Oh, hey, how's everybody doing tonight? And how's it going? And Mike, SSI, Randy, Victor, Joel. How's everybody doing tonight, man? It's been raining here this week, man. I went out and flew one day. I can't remember Monday. I think it was no, it wasn't Monday. It was Tuesday. I tried getting the F-22 up, but the grass was long and it just didn't get off the ground. It was bouncing all over the place and went off in the tall grass and took off about a foot and came down and ripped the rear landing gear out and put a crinkle in the nose. But that nose has been broke so many times from before me. Hey, Godfather, how you doing, Keith? You doing, Randy? Yeah, it's just so I don't know. I think our runway's just too rough right now to run it. So hey, Jack, I'm gonna fix it up, and then just park it. Just park it till I get, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll go up to Birmingham or take it to Iowa and drop it off in a cornfield or something. No, I'm just kidding. Not really all that disappointed. And I worked on the beach too today. I swapped the motor out. That motor, when you buy it from Horizon for 39 bucks, you get two motors. A6S, how you doing? You get two motors, so that's a pretty good deal. And I put the new motor in. Wasn't that hard to install? Just a bunch of screws and ran it. Like when I pulled the motor wires from the ESC through the wing because it's got a 90-degree turn. I just tied a piece of string to the end of it, pulled the string through, then tied the new motor to the ends to the string, pulled it through, and the motors are spinning the same and stopping the same, so that's good. But it still pulls to the left pretty bad, and I don't know if it's just maybe the way the right. I spun the wheels, and they feel like they spin the same. I don't know what it is, but I think I can fly it now. I can at least take off because I taxied it. I ran it up and down the yard a lot today, and I had it. I had without the wings. I had it. It hit a bump. It was about maybe 4 inches off the ground and stuff. So I probably could have took off in the yard. I hope everybody's doing well. I know I see a lot of people are getting out and flying. That's good. My car's been in the shop. I don't know what Wednesday we took it in or Tuesday night we took it in. They still got it. Funny thing is, it's not doing what it was doing. They can't get it to do it. So I don't know. I don't know. Just a Dodge. It's got a start button. You push the button and it doesn't do anything. It just doesn't start. You got to do it twice. It cuts off when it's idles. Because like if cause in the summer, like if I stop at a gas station, I'll leave it. I'll leave the air on with Tuco in the car and the windows cracked. And I'll run in. Hey Eric, and a couple times it's died, which I really got to watch. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm always just in the store, maybe to go to the bathroom real quick and come out. So I don't know. Yeah, it rained. It's been raining. It's raining here. The grass was horrible, and I know they mowed. I think they mowed Thursday or Friday, and usually by Monday it's still good. But it looked like nobody had mowed for a week. Oh well, that's about what's been going on here. And I worked on the clip wing cub. I cut off the plywood that I'm going to use to where I'm going to mount the landing gear for the bottom of it. I just got to shape it, and I can get started building the battery tray now and putting in the gussets and everything. So I'm going to get started on it. But let's get the show rolling down the road here. Let's see, how does this work? Oh, I think I have to do something like this. Yeah, look at that. And I didn't get Ian's or Chris's this week. I mean, he has some good. They have nice videos. Ian flew a glider. He flew the Consendo Advance, and that was pretty good. But watch this. Gina was pretty excited, man, to be able to fly the Spitfire off a runway.
Want to show me the problem with the chair? Greg, it's gonna be okay. I'm adding in Mike from the assembly team.
I think I found the problem coming at you.
Exciting stuff.
Looks like you used the wrong screw.
Hello, you YouTubes. Here's something I've been waiting for a long time. Which
The 1.2 meter Spitfire.
Courtesy of my captain.
I took out my AT6 this week.
From home.
Well, listen.
Spitfire, my favourite food. Let's chuck her in the air.
a bit busy.
Time's 5 minutes. So,
I don't remember the music. Whoa. Man, once you get it rolling, you got to gun it. She didn't have the elevator pinned either. There it got up. Oh. That's tough grass to fly off of. Yeah, that's a tough prop, I'll tell you that. There she's got the elevator up there. There she goes. Gina has a wonderful flight though, man. It's a great flight on their new field. Way to break it in. You know, it's just going to get better and better and better. You know, the more they cut the grass, you know, because that was hayfield, so it's going to take a few cuttings to get it tamed down. And our buddy Dirk, he's out flying, man. He got a nice flight in with this Flightline Corsair. And this is good too. This is a good one there too. That was old. There. Watching take off. I like his paint job he did on the color scheme. That's pretty cool. I like the yellow. Mine's still all dark blue. Man, it looks dry there. They're having a dry summer. It's raining right now pretty good. It's got dogs barking. Nice takeoff, man. For grass, that's an excellent takeoff there. That was excellent. He has a nice flight. It's worth seeing. He's got his buddy there with him too. You get to see him in the video too. You get to see him there for a little while. Let's go back up here. It's like, I'm sure, I don't know how many people are going to order this. Let me see, I'm getting it ready here. A little off camera stuff. Boom, there we go. Boom. I thought this was pretty neat, man. I don't know. To me, it's kind of pricey, $549. I don't know, man, but it looks good, man. This bike looks neat. I don't know. Is anybody going to order one? Somebody needs to order one and bring it up to Birmingham when we go there. But man, if you just I hate ads. I like this video. What the heck? I think it'd be good. It's kind of loud. Oh man, there's some guy did a video where he was taking it off ramps. It was pretty cool. It just looks neat, man. And you watch the videos and like the heads and the arms move and stuff on the guy. It looks like a live pilot. Hey, Greg. I don't know. I think it's pretty neat, man. I know Ryan was pimping one, you know, and stuff, but I don't know. To me, that looks. Hey, Snow, how you doing, man? That looks like it'd be fun. Then Mark, man, Mark's been knocking this thing out of the park here.
Hello, and
It's
welcome
built.
to the building of the
Yeah,
Svenson
I like how he did
Junkmeister.
this. He's doing this in
And by way of a little light relief
using it
from jigging up the
for his
wings
cockpit to give it
in the
look
last couple of
3D.
days,
Just
I
sticker.
thought I would concentrate on the instrument panel.
Here, man, that is
Now,
neat.
this comes as a water
I
slide
cared that
transfer,
much
which I've
about it. I would
actually
do that. Hey, Phil, how you
put
doing,
onto some balsa wood and some thin plastic card.
Yeah,
But I think I can do a little bit better than that. And what I intend doing is, once I've transferred the positions
make it 3D
of each of the
the
instruments.
finished product that Mark has there, it is awesome, man. He does a really great job. Yeah, that looks nice, man. I've seen lots of nice stickers, dashes, but that thing's a 3D masterpiece. And our good buddy Lee, man, up there in Canada. Hey, Lee. Sometimes he watches, but it's pretty cool, man. He went out and did some float flying, and I think it's pretty neat. He has this video here of the turbo timber on water, and he's got this a hand head cam, but this is the video I like. I like this one right here. In fact, we'll throw it up here. We'll toss it up in the put it there. Boom. There we go. He's going to talk a little bit, but that Tidewater, my buddy had one of those, and it was a nice plane. He flew it off grass and water. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's not overly powerful, it's kind of old tech compared to the 3-cell and 4-cell planes of today. But he had the little wing pontoons off. Hey, Tim, how you doing, man? And flew it off grass fine. I like how it was flash on the camera and the blades will clear the camera. I can't wait to try it, guys. I just can't wait. I got my bird. I should have grabbed it, man. I put a short up pontoons on it. I haven't been able to test it though since I've done that. I put those on there the glass. Whatever day I put the short up, but it clears the camera and you get some nice landings. Yeah, it's good. I'm gonna have to take the wheels off of the turbo. Look how the prop cleared the ends off. It's pretty good though. It's worth checking out his 3 float plane videos and stuff there. It's good. HU-16, yeah, because what I was thinking of getting for float would be fun but I've got so many planes I want to get. There's no way on earth I can get let's see, I can get all the planes that would be fun to have. This thing right here, the Dragonfly, that's what I think would be good. I mean, everybody's had this plane, but Tail Heavy, they had Nate flying in that and all. But I think that would be a cool little plane to float fly and stuff. But so I'm looking forward to going float flying. Now that we got the pond there that we can fly off of. But what I've got here for love, man, was this poor Corsair video that he put up. It just went bad from
Wouldn't
the
it be
get-go.
better if a leather holster
I'm
could
not going
lock?
to show much of it.
With limited carry options, responsible gun owners know the frustrations that come with carrying a gun. Unlike leather that's flexible,
I'm going to try to
Kydex and plastic holsters can...
So this is the
I can get it out there.
Eflite F4U Corsair.
Anyway, he's going to taxi around
smart
and stuff, and then
I have changed it to a
he goes to fly
black sheep theme.
and, he has a little bit of a minute mess up. Hey Dan, how you doing?
Happy Borington's Lucy Bell.
Yeah, I think we're taking the.
This is the plane that he toured with. It's not the one he had flew combat in. I don't believe his combat plane had Lucy Bell on it, and he had various different numbers because they tended to get shut down and survive and get a new plane. This is was originally the
you
Korean
check
plane.
that out. It's worth watching this video, man. It's just, I feel sorry for him. Hey, Travis, how you doing, man? I just feel sorry for him is all, you know, because he's even got more. He's got stickers on his, and he's not just running his bland like I've got mine. Then the Tube, man, he was out there. I don't know if you guys watch him or not. I like watching In the Tube Deep. He comments on videos sometimes and stuff, but he's out there. There's the SD Ute right there. He's there. He comes in the live streams a lot and stuff, but we'll throw his channel up there. I don't know. I mean, some people flying off the beach and stuff could be kind of dangerous, but he's been doing it for years, 10 years or better and stuff. But this is the video I want to post up there, kids, right here. And we're not going to show much of it. I'm just going to put it up here. But you want to check that out. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I get nervous when people are way far away. He always manages to get some cool shots of the ocean life and stuff. The title sums it up there. We're watching take off, and that's it. Boom. He's got it all fire broodied up and everything, so that's cool. Gets up and away. Wayne's been busy. Let's come back over here and oh yeah, Joel. I mean, you know, it's like when I stop for disc golfers and stuff, like when I was the other day when I was flying with the gentleman mowing, you know, even though I don't fly way over there, you know, it's just yeah, he does snow. It's just that, you know, I mean, I've seen, you know, I've been doing this since 2009 and things happen. Things happen. You're sitting there and you're flying, and then like all of a sudden, you know, it's like you're just watching, you know, as the plane, you know, goes like I've had ESCs just, you know, not necessarily catch on fire, but you know, they smell burnt when you get down on the ground when they freeze up, and you know, you're just watching the plane. You're a spectator. You're a spectator. Gosh, there was something I was gonna talk about. Man, oh well. Let's go back to work here. Will come to me. All right. Man, we got Wayne, man. He's been out flying stuff here. You know, he's flying a lot of good planes and stuff, but let's see. We'll throw him up there. He had some good flights though. Nice flights. He had an excellent flight with this on a kind of a windy day. I like my F-15, man. That's what kind of kills me that we're in the non-jet part of the season here.
Arrows F-15, twin 64
Man,
millimeter.
there's just some days I want to fly a big jet. You know, my big, you know, 70, 80 millimeter jets.
Bumpy.
But the ground is so bumpy in the summer.
Bring my four-wheeler out and
I got to drive on it.
get it rolled. Rain a little bit
I
last
just need to
night,
go out there and spend like an hour driving on it and just
let's
pack
go.
the whole thing down on a day after
No
rain.
flaps.
He's got a little bumps there too. He said he needs to roll it. That type of a day, man, that plane blends in with the sky. That color of that kind of gray blue sky, that thing will disappear on you.
High sky today. It was bright.
It's kind of hard to see. Wayne has a great landing though. It's worth seeing it. Like, you know, like when I watch videos like that one on my phone, I zoom the screen in, and you can see it a lot better because it, you know, it specs on you. I don't know, Lyndon. Hey, Lyndon, how you doing? He just likes flying there because they have a field. Because Ute has flown. We've had videos of Ute flying at their field. It's a pretty nice field, you know. He likes going there. He likes talking to the. I mean, that's why I like flying at the park. You see, you know, before COVID, you know, there's the same, you know, 3 or 4 walkers you would see every time. stop and talk. You know, it's more of a social setting to do stuff. That's why, you know, I mean, I don't know. I mean, he catches a lot of flack from people there, though. You know, from on RC groups, my God, they want to crucify him because he flies there and stuff. But here we go, Experimental Airlines. It is being taken over, and I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of the guy that's taken the channel over. But man, he's building this VTAL here. Kenny Rogers, if you're watching this, man. Yes, I do. I do have your video, Greg. How you doing? I do have your P40 flight, man. Was that a LX P40? It looked bigger than a FMS. But this video is pretty cool, man. Just how he builds this wing. Hey, Lee, the float fly, man. Get some great flights, man. This looks like a neat plane. And it goes through the steps on how to build it.
This is what you're going to need. So you're going to need 5 millimeters thick foam board with the paper on. You're going to need a marker, a ruler, a cutting edge, a hot glue gun, blank ID cards. VTAL is finished. And look how mine turned out.
Look at that VTAL he built, though, man. That's pretty cool. Inverted V. That's what I thought. I thought it looked like an LX the way it flew, and it looks like a great flying plane, man. You did it really well. You flew it really well. That's pretty cool, man. How he made that V. I've never made a V on a foam board, but I'm going to get my VTAL up as soon as I'm going to work on I got some other things to work on, but you know, I want to fly it again. But I don't know. If you want to do foam board planes, man, Experimental Airlines. This is where he's got the build videos on the Fugly Jet if you want to make one. Super easy plane to build. Super easy. Here we have Joel out there flying and stuff, and he's gotten some good flights this week too, man. He's doing some float flying. I still like that chubby, the chubby that he has there is pretty cool.
Little bites. One day I was going to the gym. I used my muscles a lot for doing push-ups, and I also can make.
It doesn't take any. I mean, I can move it from one corner of the screens just in a little movement. I mean, very, very little movement. I get excited. I guess I need a chill pill. And those floats look good for that plane. Well, I never got to fly mine on floats. I lost all the hardware to it. We're watching takeoff. Yeah, see, the difference is his camera gets a little wet, but it doesn't have the props. Yeah, the Island Wing Beaver, man. The only reason why I got rid of mine is because with the Bigfoot and the Evo Timber, I just wasn't flying it. Yeah, you got a nice place there, Joel Dutch, to fly, man. I like it. So check out his video; it's pretty good. And then he's also popped up there the Umix Air Tractor, which is another great plane and stuff to fly. Miller, how you doing, buddy? We got your video up here too. Vancouver, only smaller. The Island Wings, yeah. But let's see what Matt's got going on here. He did make it over 1,000, so that's good for Matt. Oh, I bet, Lee. Yeah, we just watched that. We just watched your Tidewater on board. We just showed it, and I showed him your other float videos too. You did really well. Here we go, man. He's flying everybody's favorite plane. Off of grass, kind of on a windy day.
Going backwards.
Thank you, honey.
We're watching takeoff.
That's the wrong way to take off.
He has some good videos. I like his intro too. I like his daughters are out there.
Oh, I just broke it.
That looks familiar. So was that. She said, boink. That's a pretty good idea to use some cones for CG. I like the little.
All right, guys, as you can see, the flowers in the airplane was the reward. They're kind of wilted.
If she's Beluga Girl.
Yeah, that's right. It's a day later from our flight.
Names are kind of crazy for his daughters, but I guess you could call them Fred and Barney. Watch him take off. Yes. And then they're getting the smoke from the Central America farmers burning their fields there at the beginning of the dry season, or at the end of the dry season. Oh, I bet snow. Yeah. I bet it is, man. Let's come out here for a while. Let's get out of here. We'll do another Spike of the Likes drink here. I need some more water. Tim, Flying Times. Hey, Chris, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I thought about getting GPS to do speeds and stuff, but you know, it's 100 miles an hour, 120 miles an hour. I don't know. I can't really tell the difference. You know, all I know is that, you know, I like flying from, you know, to the eye. I can't really see a lot of difference between 3/4 and full throttle. It's just, Bill, how you doing? It just makes more noise and uses more battery. You know, so I like, you know, a 1/2 to 3/4 is where I live and stuff. Miller. All right. Drone Man Productions Joe here, man. He's been busy. And he's got this right here. I was going to show this, the easy fun thing, but he's got this DJI Avanta,
with got to be metallics, I don't just stand out, I shine. Pastel or bold, I decide.
This dad only trusts SeatGeek with the tickets. Because the sooner she's found her...
I wanted to kill that. I'm sorry, that's loud. His intro music is loud.
And I'm taking the DJI Avatar for another spin around. This time I'm up at my airfield. My RC airfield, the Wyoming Valley RC airfield here at Moon Lake State Park in
it's cool. Wyoming Valley RC in Pennsylvania.
And I'm just
I don't get
buzzing around a little bit here at the first part, just getting my feeling
they're going to start for it again. He's already he told me in his comments when I left him there that they've already done some chase videos and stuff, him and Angel. So that ought to be pretty cool. It ought to be good for that. But my goodness, man, that thing comes with the ready. One of the bundles comes with the DJI goggles too, which are great because you can focus them individually and stuff like that. And of course, I just realized what we just did. Did I come out of this? I don't know. We'll see.
Flight.
But here it is flying around.
I'm just buzzing around. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing some testing out the head tracking feature.
Well. I feel good. I feel
I'll show you here in a moment or two.
And running the plane around in the yard was almost like flying.
Just using the hand controller too. And now I'm going to switch over into head tracking.
Yeah, he's playing with the head
tracking.
Head
bouncing
he's picking
back and
something
forth
out
a little bit.
I guess it'll fly around it and stuff.
Just going to buzz on down over here.
That's pretty cool.
Really what you want to do is you want to find an object and circle around it, like I'm doing here, pretending there's a tree.
You get kind of dizzy watching that, but you know, for probably $1,300 some, you know, it should do a lot of stuff. Do you want a pickle with that sandwich that it makes for you? Here we go, man. Greg had a great Maiden with his P40, LX P40. Oh yeah, it does look nice, Snow. It looks nice. If I had your money, man, I'd have me one sitting there waiting to be used. I could just see what would happen if I had something like that come through on the card. You probably wouldn't see me for a week.
Okay.
Everything would be piled up out in the garage. So, and LX P40 is a nice looking plane. we'll watch Greg take off and fly around just a little bit. But check it out. He has a great landing, man. He just lands it like a pro.
There goes nothing.
You see the grass out there blowing, so it's a little breezy. Yeah, you can see the sockets, but it's got a crosswind. Yep. Greg has a great flight. Did we throw his video up there? No, we didn't. Man, you guys got to check that out, man. I'm telling you, that LXP40 is a nice look. It looks great in person, man. I've seen one in person. Kenny had some LX planes. I don't know if it was the P40. I like it a lot, Greg, but not that much. I've got, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know what it's going to. Yeah. So I did the fly-in with the kids last week, and one little girl, I'm gonna go ahead and throw under the bus, man. Well, throw me under the bus because I was the experienced dude on the sticks. But she took off kind of slow, but she was doing real well, and she was coming in for a landing, and she was landing. The hill was going down, and she was landing up the hill. And I said, make sure you flare at the end. She's like, okay. So she's coming in nice and slow, but she started to flare, but not enough, and it hit a hole. The front gear hit a hole, and it ripped the gear right off the plane. So I had to go inside and take the gear off, and then I was able to keep flying. I think I had one battery left, so that was like 4 kids and stuff. So it all worked out. But I thought I need a spare Aero Scout, which I didn't really want to buy. So I bought one of the Smart Aero Scouts. I'm thinking a unboxing build video on the Aero Scout would really do well. I think that would be a real sub get. No, I'm just kidding. But I thought, because I got to use the checker on it and stuff. So I thought, well, it might work better because I can get like usually 4 kids to a battery. And that's letting them fly around for, 3-4 minutes a piece, because we're not using trying to keep them from using a lot of power or a lot of throttle in the battery and stuff. But man, this is what Terry's been doing some stuff flying too, man. He doesn't get the love, man, but this Prometheus flight we looked at a while ago, but he's got his P40 out with the parachute and the flaps that he put on, which he has trouble remembering he has flaps. But that looks nice. He did a good job putting those on there and stuff. Yeah, Lee. Yeah, you got to get that RX dirt bike. But Canadian price, man, that's going to be a lot more money. I like it. I think I'm assuming it's his wife or whoever his camera operator is. She kind of. You're flying too high. You're flying over your head. I can't see it. I know that. I hear that kind of stuff sometimes when I have somebody running the video. But I do that too, and most of the time it's right there, perfect. Yeah, that's what like somebody commented on one of the videos.
Yeah, come way down closer
video.
Oh, I lost you again. I got it. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know, Snow. Yeah, I know. We'll stop. All right, here comes the parachute. We'll zoom in on it. We'll stop it here. Boom. But it's pretty cool. I like that parachute, Terry. That's a nice looking parachute. I've got a big old parachute. That's why I was kind of hoping for the EC 1500, but I'm pretty down on. Yeah. Steve at the park. He's got the new Aero Scout, and he used the bind and fly models on his NX8 to bind to it, and he's got a problem. Like when he puts it in safe, it locks up one of the ailerons or something. And and I was talking to him to it, and I goes, did you try rebinding? He goes, yeah. And then it didn't, right when we were getting ready to leave, I asked him, I said, did you bind it? Did you set it up from scratch, or did you use their built-in settings to bind to? And he told me he did that. And I was like, man, you need to, put a whole new plane in there and bind it. And I would have done it for him, but I had been there for, like almost 3 hours, and I was hot. And I think it was one of my that's about when I ran out of water. It's bad when I have 1 pint of water and Tuco has 2 or 4 liters, I thought, oh my goodness. But, that's what I think some people have problems with it. We'll see. We'll see when I get it and I do it. Because what I'm planning on doing is copying my current Aero Scout profile and binding up to it. Yeah, I tell you what, Randy, man, after buying the beach used, I'm just about through buying. Wouldn't let you out of safe. Yeah. I think he had that problem too. And one of the ailerons wouldn't move. It was crazy. It was doing crazy stuff, but he used the pre-binds that they have on the radio, or he downloaded it. I'm not sure which, and I think there was probably a problem with it. Whatever he was using, it didn't work, man. That's like, it worked about as well as the autopilot on the Titanic, It just didn't work well at all. I was like, but he doesn't need to fly it in safe, but he's a newer pilot coming back, and it's nice having safe if you get in trouble, but I don't know. Some I'm not saying Steve does that, but some people will land in safe, which is not a problem, but you're not, if you don't learn to balance a bike, if you always ride on training wheels, you're never going to learn to balance it. So you can crash like I do. And you use Kenny's repair videos. Do it the old school way. If you don't have scabs, you're not learning, I'm just kidding. But man, we're getting close to victories. You got the fire truck out there. Oh, the truck's doing out there. Just playing for a walk. They walk around the block. It sounds awesome, man. I was making sure I got sound on. Anyway, check that out, man. He's getting closer. He's closer to when he's going to be doing the Maiden, and that's going to be awesome, man. A 1/5 scale global jet F-86. Yeah. What were they doing out there, Victor, on the end of the runway, man? What were all the vehicles doing out there? That's what we want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Well, not that I got that much of a mind left, but we got the fly. All right, we got Mike SSI. He's up there, man. It's like, yeah, I was just like seeing it. Everybody's F-22 take mine. It just hits bumps and it goes. I think if I'd have stood behind it the last time I tried to run it down the runway, I could have kept it on. But man, it was going, and I thought, oh, a fire, okay. And I thought a little right to bring it back over right. And it's like as soon as I added a little right, it just hit a bump and shot left and went off the runway. And I thought, well, because it was almost flying. I thought, well, if I gun it, it'll fly. And then there was a car coming down the road, and I didn't want to take off over the car, so I ditched it, which kind of made me mad. But here we got Mike SSI. A jet crashed. Okay. Yeah, you need, man, for those brush fires, you need shovels, man. That's what you need to put a brush fire out. Yeah. I know, because we used to have a lot of brush fires.
Viasat Satellite Internet. Fast, reliable internet. Wherever you live.
We lived in the edge of the woods. We had our share of fires.
motor and
was
prop
a big
from
old
an
retaining
old
wall in the
Aviation
back of our house, and we discovered that it was easier to burn the weeds instead of cutting them and pulling them. Sometimes it got away from us. I think the fire department only got called out once by a nervous neighbor because we had 2 hoses and we could control it pretty well. But man, he's flying out there in the wind on the stick, and it's one of the Ultra 25E sticks, so it's the old stick. Eflite, man, they had some nice planes, man. The E series planes, like they had a extra 540 that was beautiful, Red Bull. It was a beautiful looking plane. But Mike has out there, and let's see, we'll go back out here. Yeah, this F-22 flight of his is just butter. So is the Spitfire flight. You know, like I said, he's just had posted 3 great flights there. Did a really good job. Jack and Chris, man, they've been posting some videos too this week. Out flying and stuff, man. Not having the best of luck, though. We'll watch a little of this. We'll put the video up there.
Okay, I'm going to hold this.
This is the afterburner separation one.
Okay, go. It's B is the gear.
Well,
no,
we'll
A is
the
the gear.
afterburners
Sorry.
take off. That's not the video I wanted to grab, but man, that's a nice looking exit. We all know I like
Tell you
it.
what, take that with one hand like
Yeah.
that.
I like Velcro. I don't care what anybody says, man.
You got it?
I like Velcro.
That's exactly what I would have
I'm gonna
said.
take some shelf liner out there
Okay.
too. They use
There it is.
because I lost a strap of Velcro in the center. And my F-18, the battery, the Velcro pulled off the tray, so I need something grippy around it. And that gear door, it looks like it's off of loaded again.
Should be able to get the afterburner.
Yeah, that's the
plug
one.
it in.
That's the one I wanted to
Now
show.
we got to plug it in.
Oh, you didn't. I missed it when you turned it on, but we'll stop that. It's a good one, though, man. It's kind of interesting, you know. You know what it's like when you do those tests. But see, I'm the type I'll test, and instead of that grass was too long. I should have packed it in. Yeah, this is the video right here, man. This was heartbreaking to see because I know that FMS F-18 is just a butter flyer, man. You need to watch this video.
Real nice day today.
What Jack does here is he shows that you always fly the plane, keep flying the plane. It's, you know, sometimes I give up too early. But I think I could have flew if that car wouldn't have been coming, but it was dumb. I was dumb. I used poor judgment. But I want to fly that plane so bad now. Chris helping his dad out there.
Hopefully that wheel modification will be all right.
You painted your FMS. You didn't have a missile on.
Flaps.
Oh, see, I think the missiles provide all the stability on the plane.
Glasses.
I still don't know the satisfaction of flying my
Raise afterburner.
Yeah, there we go. There's the burners. That's pretty cool. Looks nice. Chris has this video too.
It's a little bumpy on the side there.
Ah, yeah. And knee replacements are a lot rougher than a hip replacement. At least that's what I've seen. And that hurts too. That's painful. I got some.
Everything looks good. Everybody ready?
Ready to run if it comes through.
It ain't gonna come through.
He's getting all set till he's nervous. He's got a bumpy runway too, man. The thing he does the nose paints. You get the idea what he's going through. It's always fun when you're flying with a variable CG. Nothing makes a flight fun, a lot more fun than when you got the variable CG. Or when you have when something's wrong with an elevator, full flying stab, one full flying stab on a big 90mm plane. Doyle Blevins, man, we've watched him do some stuff. Now, what he's got going here is he's getting ready to go. Miller, your video's at towards the end. I'm sorry. It's coming up in a few here. Success, and we got some other coming up here. He's getting ready to go to a contest. In fact, we'll let him talk.
The new Motorola Razr Plus.
Let me show you something, it's a good life, it's a good vibe, it's a good time, yeah, we live it up. Let me show you something, yeah, I said what I said, cause we just getting started, yeah, let me show you something.
Hello, Moto.
Hi, friends. Hi, fellow flyers. I'm practicing for the competition.
Man, it's hot there. You can tell
East Tennessee State. The Brainbusters is hosting a competition at East Tennessee State, so come out. And I brought in my pole right here. This is called the Shooting Star.
20-foot fishing pole.
Fiberglass telescoping pole.
Hey, John, how you doing, man?
And as you can see, I think it says 20 inches.
I was almost thinking of getting one of those.
I'm looking at side.
I've got a 12-footer that I used to
hold it up here
wind vane
against the wall.
I've got a 20-foot pole with a loop of chain.
I'm in the girder up here. I'm gonna prop it up.
No video. You ain't missing anything. We'll put it right back here.
I think it says
there we go.
20 inches.
I don't know.
20 inches right there. I'm looking at sideways. Sorry about that.
6 sections.
But when I hold it up here.
Yes, Dutch.
Against the wall.
Yes,
I'm in the girder up here. I'm gonna prop it up.
More smart water. That's what I need.
Sorry about the video, folks. Okay, you can see I'm 2 blocks away. Those are 12-inch blocks, and I'm above the girder. So this is easily a 19-foot ceiling.
Let's look at the plane.
It's space.
Here we go.
And I've assembled it, and let's see if we can fly.
It's called a penny plane, and in the description he has.
Okay, guys.
Is where you can get it.
It has basically flew right off the board, so I really haven't had to do much to it.
I like
I just like lowered the back of the wing just a touch, but other than that,
there's nothing to
I've not really done anything. There's one thing I did do is I hand launched it in my house, and I broke the prop shaft immediately. So I wrapped it with some tissue, green tissue,
got a lot of lines in
and made a new one. So that, see if you can see the tissue kind of goes.
It's funny, man. It's like I'm looking at this screen,
it's focusing on
and
everything.
The screen that I'm running
anyway, so
right over here. And if I
anyway, so he give us enough materials to work with to make a propeller.
I get excited about these videos.
Anyway, let's try. I'm gonna hand launching video. Maybe I can launch here. I'm gonna go kneel down on the ground here as slow as I can.
Has been making.
And kind of, I'll give it kind of a little lean forward.
Man, that thing flies for
wow, it's going up.
8 minutes.
It's going up fast.
You didn't even wind it all the way.
Come on, don't hit the ceiling. At JCRC, I mean, over in East Tennessee State, I'll be able to crank it up. That's about 1,200 turns.
It's called the penny glider.
And that's probably, I didn't think
Cliff could probably cut that up
to the roof.
Than it takes to watch this video. But he goes all the way up to the top of the ceiling there, and he has a great flight, man. Oh, I thought he had a link in there for it, but he doesn't. But if you Google that, it'll come up. The penny rubber powered plane. It'll pop up for you. We got LJ, Ricky, Ricardo. He is on vacation. Him and his family, they went to Puerto Rico. Yeah, I would. Are you kidding me? If I had something that delicate, you know, I could just see, you know, carrying it out to the car, and if I, you know, hold it down by my waist and turn my head, Tuco would come up and probably lick it and, you know, and rip it in half and stuff. But LJ, they on one of his trips down there to Douglas, Arizona, to fly with the Wild Bunch down there. He's been having his kids come out doing videos, and his wife will come out there. There's LJ, Lewis. There's Ricky or Oscar. I'm not sure. I think that would be Ricky. They have a lot of birds in the air. But he has a great flight, man. They have fun flying together there. Some nice landings. Puts the GPS in and does a speed test. I can't remember if it was 300 miles an hour or 200 miles an hour. Yeah, John, you go down there and fly with them too, don't you? Down there with the Wild Bunch, the Douglas, Arizona Wild Bunch. That's what I'm calling them now. That's the name I put to them. Yep, Douglas, Arizona Wild Bunch. It just seems like they have fun, man. That's what whenever I see any of the videos where you can hear people talk, they're having fun, and that's what RC is about. I had a good day, even though things didn't exactly go as planned out there this week. But I mean, you can, in your mind, how you want it to go, and then there's how it's going to go, and stuff. Man, Mark's been out flying, doing a good job. This is kind of neat here. He's going to do some vertical lift, sling load stuff. What I like about how Mark flies, man, is he uses body English with his controller like I do and stuff. Kicks his leg on landings. I mean, I'm spinning around, walking in like in a, say, 8-foot circle. If I had to stand on a square, I could never do it. Boom, takes off with a sling load. And that's kind of neat. He flies around with it and stuff. He explains why he's walking around, trying to make sure it's in camera and stuff. So he's checking the camera. Excuse me. I like some of the little gizmos he comes up, little boat anchor. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's what he's going to do, Joel. He's working on. I never thought of that, man. Yeah. Mark's getting ready to do delivery, man. But he's been. I mean, and at the end of this video, he just goes on and praises that little helicopter, man. It's the $150 V950 ready to fly and stuff, and it looks like it was quite a great outing for him there. It was pretty good. All right, Dan, let's see what we got here. Dan, yeah. I miss my Draco. I gotta order that stupid landing gear reinforcement as soon as I patch the F-22 up again. Before it goes to hibernation. Yeah, small package, exactly, Mark. But you fly helis well. I remember when you used to fly your Blade 230 there at the pond in Seattle. When you'd take off with the pontoons on it and stuff, man. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool how you did that, Mark. Well, check Mark out though, man. He's out there with Buddy. Buddy's in one of his other videos and stuff. Makes an appearance. Our good buddy 6S. He's been out in the field. But what caught my eye here was this video right here. It's not very long, so we're not as soon as I can get up here, we'll grab this video. But that's a cool looking, the BQ otter. I love how smooth this thing looks in the air. Of course, it's balsa, and it's going to be a little larger and a little heavier, but just look, I'm sure it doesn't have differential thrust and everything. It just looks great, man. And Mike has some excellent landings, man. He shows some excellent landings in his videos and stuff. So check that out, and it'll be the best minute you spend, man. Be the best minute on YouTube. Yeah. Hey Fred, how you doing, buddy? And we got Miller RC, man. He's always putting out some cool stuff too, man. He builds, he flies, he flies real planes. But he went to an event, and I'm pretty sure this has music in it. Let me see. I don't think we can hear it here. Of course we can't hear it here. I don't hear it. I don't hear it.
Fun fly, and we got a lot of stuff out here, as you can see. Fly crowds. It's looking really good. So here's all my stuff. Got the super extra laser, 6-inch laser, 4-star, and then we got these 2 warbirds, which I haven't posted a whole lot on, but we still have these 2 doing formation flying. It's looking really good. Take a look at the airplanes around here. Got a nice Flex RV8.
Yeah, he goes around and does a tour of the planes, and then it comes up to flying time. It's time to do some flying. Here we go. He's going to go up and fly in formation flights, and this is worth the price of the video here. We'll watch him take off.
Spitfire.
Yeah, I realize that. Sorry. So used to events having music. I hate that. Man, but you guys did a really nice job of flying together there. It's pretty cool, man. They did an excellent job. And he flies some of his other planes there too, and stuff. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Trust me, it's not a big deal. I can't get AdSense to pay me here lately. I finally got a check waiting, and I can't get it. And there's nobody to call to help, and I do all the help stuff. I don't know. Oh well, I'll get it figured out. It's not like I've got a lot of things to do. But all right, so we've got our man here. This is Spencer. And he's changed the name. It was a little gag. There was like 4 of them that changed the names that were added channels. You know, there was I don't know, different nuts. There was 4 different, the Nuts brothers we called them and stuff, and somebody kept it. But he's got this great B1 flight off of grass.
Since when do you drink tap? Since I found out.
I'm gonna check it out. His field is probably close to ours. You know, we've got it cut short, so I'm sure he's out there cutting grass where he flies.
You're a hardworking adult ready for a comeback. You made your schedule, you called the shots, you've got this, Bree.
Michael Bear
and nothing can
flies out
stop
here
you,
with him,
not
too.
even the night shift.
Jeez. All right, we'll watch him take off. It's kind of blurry. It comes in clear once he gets going. You can see it bouncing pretty well. Bouncy. So it's kind of it was kind of a shaky bakey takeoff, but Spencer has a great flight, and man, he just greases that landing in and stuff, man. It is just butter. Man, Spencer, I'll tell you, man, it's like his planes are like perfect. I mean, perfect. perfect condition, perfect. He keeps his batteries inside the original box they came in. Everything. He's just like he's the opposite of me. You know, I got my batteries. I have my batteries in bags like this. You know, when I take them out of the field. You know, he's got his are perfect. And everything's nice and neat and stuff. You know, I hung out with him there at one of the jet jams a while. It's been a while now and stuff, but he's a good guy, man. He's funny. He flies well, man. He flies hard and well. All right. So this is somebody that I think Terry pointed him out to me, Model Man Frank. You know, he's like most of us. He flies, he builds, you know, and he must work. He's down by Sebring in Florida. And, you know, and he has a live stream. He does a live stream. You know, if you want to check that out and stuff. I think he does it on, this is Thursday, so Tuesday night. I don't know if it's on the same time that Jeff is or not, you know, but, and I sub to him. I don't know how, you know, I don't know how long I'll stay.
Welcome back to the show, everybody.
He builds planes.
We are going to fly.
He uses a little different build method, and oh my god, it's like I copied.
Let's see how the gentle lady flies.
I just pasted, and I've got like
take it off.
Copied like everything. I'm removing like I'm up to now. It was like 600. All right, let's see. There we go. One time. There we go. Anyway, that's a plane he built, and he flies it, and he does. And one thing I notice, you know, most of his videos don't have that many views, you know, but he's got shorts that have just been on fire, you know, thousands of views per short and stuff. But, you know, that's one way, you know, with the way YouTube works these days, that, you know, you make a lot of shorts, you know, because I've gotten subs just off the few shorts I do. You know, I guess people like looking at shorts and stuff. I don't understand it. I'm not a big shorts fan, but, you know, I'll watch it, you know, and sometimes you get caught up watching them, and before you know it, you watch 20 shorts. But, yep, I'm excited that the Aero Scout, and I'm going to, you know, probably put it together tomorrow, you know, and then I'll probably wait till the weekend, you know, if the weekend's crappy, to work on the F-22. It's not going to take much. I just got to, it didn't damage the front landing gear. The little brace I had on there worked well. It just pulled out one of the back ones, and, you know, I know he just used a little bit of, every repair he made was with CA, and CAs get brittle, you know, and they just brittle repairs on foam with CA. It doesn't take much to break them. That is true, Dutch. I noticed, because I watched the Slayers video on that low-C motorcycle BMX bike. I mean, it's like, you know, they're relying on TNA there, you know, and stuff. But it's working for them, you know. And I'm sure Abby, you know, I'm sure they're nice. I mean, I've never met them, but I've talked to people that have, you know, they say they're nice people. So, you know, but they run their channel as a business, and that's, you know, that is their business, so they can do that. But yeah, everything's you know, I'd like to be flying more, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I get kind of, you know, like when something goes bad, I take it harder than I should. And I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. When I make bad decisions, you know, and I think, oh, hey, I can pull that off, you know. And then it was like, you know, I just don't like. But that's, you know, RC is the place to try to risky decisions, you know, to go out on a limb and take chances and stuff. You know, maybe a submersible down to the Titanic is not the place to, you know, test fate and, you know, to take risk, you know, because, you know, as long as you do RC safely, nobody gets hurt, you know. Foam can be fixed or tossed and stuff. But that's all I got. And if anybody has anything they want to throw in there, Adam's video tomorrow, the Model Aviator, make sure you check his video out. I think, you know, he posted on his community tab that he's going to have some kind of special with Cliff Harvey RC. So that'd be great, seeing Adam and Cliff getting together and chat and stuff. So Cliff Harvey RC Planes and Adam, I think, are going to be doing some kind of interview or something like that with Cliff. And I've seen Cliff's interviews that he's done with some of his friends in the UK. He's very interesting gentleman and stuff like that. But thanks for watching. I've got more videos. I only got like maybe 3 videos that I haven't edited yet. But usually I've got like 10 of them stacked up, but I just don't. And in the summer, people don't watch videos and stuff. Yeah, smells like, yeah, exactly. Hey, Randy, RC is the place to take the risk, man. But snow, come on now. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Kate, hope you're doing well up there in Iowa with Dan and Fred. They're all from Iowa too. Dan lives somewhere out there. We have family in Carlisle. They live in Carlisle, West Des Moines and stuff. But thank you all. Thanks for watching. This is Jeff saying, and Tuco didn't bother to come because it was thundering when the show started. He was laying right. Nope, he's not under my feet, under my chair. Thanks for watching, guys. And I look forward. We'll see you on Kenny shows coming up later. Hangar 51. This is Jeff saying.